Hey guys, how we been? I got my first request earlier on today. I was like, oh my god, I got my first request. It's a pretty momentous occasion because I got my first request. So I'm going to go ahead with the request. My request was to talk to you. And I thought, well, that's a bit odd. They want me to talk to you. What do they want me to talk to you / them about? And I asked them this, and they said, I think you should talk about how Aussie cops aren't as good as American cops because they're not as bad. Alright, now bear with him on this idea. He figures that American cops are so cool because, you know, they've got all their conspiracies and that kind of attitude, and Aussie cops are just too good at being cops. I mean, you think about it, our cops are really damn good cops, and they just do their cop stuff. And American cops, on the other hand, I mean, sure, they're alright cops, but they've got, you know, that corruption, that attitude, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, yes, I do know what I mean, because that last bit was me, not the person requesting the video. But yeah, which, by the way, for those out there, was Phil, for those who know Phil. And, yeah, well, I thought, okay, so basically, our cops are too good, American cops are too bad, and American cops are better than us because they're bad. So that says something about our justice system. Do we want our justice system to be bad so that it's better? I mean, and then you look at it and you go, okay, what about these places that have really bad cops? Then you go, okay, well, no, they're so bad that they are bad. I mean, then you go, okay, so what degree do we want our badness? Or not so much badness, but our badassness. I mean, badassness, badass. I don't quite know the pronunciation of badass. Post a video response with your pronunciation of badass. Do that. I think I would say badass. Okay, so I think the cops with their conspiracies and their attitudes and all that is badass. I think that's pretty much predefined, and we like that. And our cops being, you know, the good cops doing, you know, the right things, being, you know, good at their job. I mean, you think about it, Aussie cops are some of the best cops in the world. And they just don't have, from outward appearances, I'm not sure how they are internally, but from their outward appearances, they don't have that sort of badass appearance as the Americans. Now, I'm not going on and saying that, you know, I love the Americans because their justice system's bad. I'm just saying, and I think so is Phil, that they've just got something we don't. Maybe it's their donuts. I mean, you don't classify Aussie cops with donuts. Classify? Why would I say classify? I mean identify. I mean, if someone holds up a donut, what do you think? You go, American cops. You don't think, Aussie cops. It just doesn't come to head. That's what she said. So, yeah. Post a comment telling me what you think. Which cops are better and why? Are the Aussie cops better? Are the American cops better? Is there something completely wrong with one of them that makes the other one so much better? Or are they both really bad, and is there someone else, like the English, or the Kiwi, or the Chinese, or the Arabic, or the... Arabic isn't a country. Some other place. The Antarctican cops, for God's sake. Just tell me which cops are the best and why. And thank you, Phil, for the idea. This is Nick, signing out.